Time for the toss-up. We love this. We get to debate some of the hot topics of the week. And the first one, guys, I'll start with you, Jay. Is it finally JT's team?
Well, it should have been JT's team a long time ago. We all understand that. We all know what he did 2 years ago before his injury, the path he was on really to being a big-time Heisman candidate. We're really hoping. He came back from some pretty tough struggles last year. I thought, Urban kind of messed with his head a little bit, bringing him in, bringing him out, having Cardale there. And you can't juggle quarterbacks. That's not how it works in this league. You have to have a starter. You have to get behind him day one, and you have to give him the keys to the truck and let the guy drive. I think right now, this is the biggest opportunity he's ever had in his career to really, lead a team, be on his own, not looking over his shoulder. And now it's time to see what he can really do with an entire season to put some great film out there. And who knows what can happen at the end of this road, but I think this is going to be big for him.
It is JT's team, but I think what the coaching staff has to really guard against is turning it into 2013. When you have a known quantity back at quarterback, he's very elusive. He's not got Braxton Miller's explosiveness, but we've seen he can run the football very, very well. You can't get caught into the trap of it's all JT all the time. You got to let him do what he does well, and that's distribute the football. Get him in those quick passing situations. Get him in that play action. Yes, you can run him on those zone reads, but what JT excels at is being able to read the defense and move those safeties with his eyes and hit those receivers when they become open and even throw them open. He's very good at that. So I think that it is his team. It's going to be exciting to see him progress as a full year as the starting quarterback, but you got to be careful. It can't just be all JT.
I agree. All right, guys. BG's spread offense. What are they going to do to the defense today for the Buckeyes? Jay?
Well, you got to be honest. They lost a lot of yardage last year when they lost a bunch of their starters. Yeah, they're the returning MAC champs, but this isn't the same football team. And I got to be honest with you, I love our defensive backs. We have some guys back there, and some of Herb's closest advisors are saying this could be the best group of defensive backs that they've seen in a long time. We're reloading on the defensive line. You still got Raekwon, the chef, right there in the middle doing his thing. I don't think we'll have too much issue with this spread offense. They see it in practice all the time, obviously against better athletes, in our opinion. We know, sorry, no offense to my BG guy to my right here.
No, that's fine.
But it's just a fact. So I'm not worried about that. All I'm worried about is if we execute, if we run our blitzes, we're clean, we're crisp, we're on time, everything will be fine.
Yeah, I think that what you're going to see out of BG is you're going to have to see them work the system. They don't have the better athletes. They're going to have to try to scheme Ohio State, get them in those good matchups, get them in those passing situations where they're going to be able to excel. Kanapke's not a bad quarterback. In 2013 when Johnson went, or in 2014 when Johnson went down, he led them to the MAC championship game and a bowl win. So not exactly just a new guy stepping in. He's got some game experience. He sat behind a very good quarterback last year, but let's not forget 2 years ago, he was the guy at the second half of the season. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're able to distribute. Yes, they've lost a lot of weapons, but they have a very good scheme that they're used to running. Obviously, you watch Texas Tech, they can get it done too.
They had a Baylor-type offense before. They've switched now to the air raid, which is Texas Tech, so it'll be a lot of quick hit throws. It'll be interesting to see how the OSU defense responds to that. I think it's a good test, but I think the Buckeyes are going to run away with this one with ease. All right, a brand new offensive line. Are they ready? From a fresh-faced freshman to a senior leader, who will pave the way for the offense? My guys Matt and Jay take us inside the game. Next, let's listen to some of the best damn band in the land from this morning's Skull Session.